You've met Meryl. Stop.
Good job, Hoka. Big surprise.
You've met Meryl before, but she's the oldest daughter, and she's the horse whisperer. And she's going to teach us how to trim the goat's hooves, which are long, long, long overdue.
Wait,
I was kind of a
They're
ding-dong.
long overdue?
Long, that's, yeah, a pun.
There's the joke.
I didn't really know we had to trim their hooves. Meryl had a good point. We've had goats forever, but she said we probably never had them long enough to where their hooves got long enough, needed to be trimmed. So
They're all standing here dying to have their hooves trimmed. They can't wait.
yeah, they're excited.
Not for long.
Yeah, when they figure out we don't have food.
So Meryl's going to help us and teach us. We're going to flip it, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's going to be flipping
Flip the goat?
interesting.
Oh, did you catch that joke? Share the joke.
It's going to be flipping interesting. This is a rated G show.
The goat over? Yeah. We're gonna jump the fence right now.
So
Hey,
funny.
you don't want a rope?
I think you're gonna want to
No, I was like, she could have used her skills right now. She was practicing
Yeah.
right before I got
we
here.
need Ren's rope.
Quit.
That's gross.
Everybody's trying to get out, so we have to call the apparently.
What's the towel?
Blind it, Meryl, so that their eyes don't go in the dirt.
True. They don't
They don't like thrash and
My dog.
take their eye out.
Yeah, all the idiot dogs.
You'll be so happy when we're done.
Oh yeah. Well, she might be more.
She'll be happy.
Happy.
And when they're
Why are we going on a hike?
going to the ground, how are you even gonna give them
Okay.
Yeah.
Reggie, somebody
Yes.
pick Reggie.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so you grab
You got the leash here.
inside back leg, outside back, or front back flip.
Flip. Okay.
Okay, put the blanket under her face so she doesn't hurt her eye.
Assistant.
I got my hand there for now.
Put your little pillow down.
There's your pillow.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Who has
me
the? Oh. Do you want me to show you and then you do
Yeah,
it? Are you going to be the
I'm-
one doing this in the future?
Probably me or Dad. So
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
She's just making noises.
Get.
go on.
So I grab the legs.
Fynn,
No,
get
it's
him out
fine.
of there.
You sure?
I mean, if she wants to, she can help.
You want me to do something?
You got the one on the ground is hold it upward a little bit. That's all,
Okay,
that's
so
the
you
easiest
just
thing.
pick out all the crud. I know. Okay, so that's the sole,
Okay.
and you don't touch that. That's kind of your baseline.
Okay.
This is the hoof wall, the part that's curling up and around. You want it level with the sole, and so you basically just use that as your guide. These are
Okay.
so sharp. This is great. And kind of just, so it comes to a point in there, and you can
Okay.
see that this is just hollow. It's like a fingernail. There's no blood vessels in there, so you can trim it.
Especially since
Back
it was
up.
kind of. Oh, okay.
And it's kind of chipped away on its own, which isn't always good because that can damage it.
And crack further up.
Yes,
Yeah.
like that one. And
Yeah.
so then it can damage her. Now,
Holy crap.
it's sometimes they'll curl over. So like the base of her foot right
Oh,
here.
you do the back too?
You can't if it's curled over on itself and it's not healthy. I got that. It's
Oh,
no
which
big
is
deal.
that is
right
huh?
here
Did that
a little bit, yeah. I'm not too worried about that honestly. That's when you can hit the blood vessels. So mainly it's the hoof wall.
I just kind of
that you
thought
gotta get.
being, I don't know,
If
jumping
it
on
was
rocks and stuff, that it would
No.
naturally.
And see how that's already broken off?
Yeah. Fynn will give you a special treat.
What?
What happens? What would happen if you cut into that white part? That'd be bleed. It would
If you
bleed
start seeing blood vessels, it'll bleed and it'll be sensitive. This is fine. Now this dirt has come up and pushed the hoof wall away from the sole,
Oh,
which is not good.
so you
So
just
we're
kinda
just
keep
gonna-
trimming until you.
No, well,
get it
you don't
out?
want to get to the base, but I want the dirt to be able to come out.
Yeah.
If it stays trapped, then you're gonna get infections like thrush.
It's pointing at my bum, trying to get the goats to come after me.
That'd be the funniest thing in the
That
world.
would be funny.
Kind of. This was the one that would butt me.
Yeah.
She's the only one.
Yeah, she loves to just do anything bad. Hey.
Sorry, Fynn, but it's true.
It's the truth.
Is this like horses, or how did you learn to do
It's
this?
similar. I learned at
just
the
go like that,
ranch
right?
with Truett and Laurie, and then also at Sight and Sound we did this every month.
Oh.
Because their sheep and goats live in soft stalls, so their hooves have nothing to naturally kind of chip away at, and so they have to do this monthly.
We just saw Sight and Sound last night.
Was it good?
It's amazing. Have you seen it?
No, not yet.
If you ever get a chance to go to Sight and Sound, go. We saw David. It was probably my favorite.
Was it better than Jesus?
Yes.
No, nothing's better than Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was.
Better than Jesus.
And the animals were pretty cool. They had, what did they have in there? Tons of sheep stuff.
Yeah.
The bucking, the jumping bucking sheep.
I
They had a
love
camel.
A
They had
camel.
camels.
What was that
Horses.
one?
They had
Llama?
their horses.
Was it- what's
They
the
have
one with
llamas,
the
they have
fuzzy-
alpacas.
Maybe it was
Yeah,
alpaca.
But it was an alpaca.
Yeah.
Okay, so like here at the heel, there's folds, and so I'm just trimming away the folds so that once again the like mud can't get stuck underneath, and so she can't get like thrush. I don't even know if goats can get thrush, but I'm assuming it's the same. Okay, she's done. So if you guys want to get out of the way,
Woo! Good job, babe. You're done.
Good.
Oh, I was gonna shove that copper pill down her throat.
Oh,
we'll do that
bummer.
a different day.
Like, wait a second. I
We
don't
could
like
go
the
to
way
the
this is.
corner. Yeah. She might run and jump over
Good
somebody.
girl. Good girl.
Hi,
Good
Cody.
girl.
Good catch. You got the camera. You got her in?
Got her. Let go.
Don't let her
Got her. All right. Right here.
go away.
Here.
What did it say,
Dad's
right?
gonna wait. You
Back
Merrill?
opposite legs, opposite legs.
Opposite.
Yeah, opposites for a
Opposite
second.
me, like-
Okay, you're
Opposites pull up toward your head.
I'll put your head
There you
out.
go. Good job, Dad.
Wait.
Towel.
No. If someone could hand me that
All right,
Scalpel.
control.
Square.
That's no, that's
No,
Mom, you're supposed to be doing this.
whoa,
Dad
whoa,
was
whoa.
gonna. Okay, Meryl. That back part. Is he doing too much? Okay.
Honestly, I can't even listen.
Good job, Dad. He's good.
She's thinking it's gonna
I'm
grow
sure
back.
he's fine.
He's good.
This is not the baby?
This is the mean one's baby. Not mean, but
Hi.
the only mom we have right now. This is her baby.
She is mean. Look at Finn. She's
She's
literally
grouchy.
gutting you right now.
I'd say she's
Because
grouchy.
she's trying to get to her daughter.
Yeah, it'll probably be good when her daughter's gone. Maybe then she won't be so
Wait,
witchy.
you said the black and white one's leaving.
No, this one's leaving.
Oh, good.
No, I like the twins we're keeping.
Yeah,
You don't want to go too far up.
Okay. I thought you.
Unless it's hollow. If
Run
it's
them
hollow,
off.
go for it.
I don't think it's hollow.
Okay. Because like one of her hooves is way up, but that's because it chipped and it was hollow underneath. So then yeah, go for it. But
Okay.
Let me get this foot for you. Thank you. Sorry.
come on.
Okay, Meryl. I don't know what I'm doing.
Good job, Mom.
Why not?
It's like so free.
It's a back scratch, but also you're
tongue
waiting
is
for her to
so
bite
fast.
you.
She won't bite you.
Yeah,
She's never bitten me at least.
Aaron, do I go lower off this, or Meryl, do I get
little
more of this
Yeah.
ice cream? Huh? Till it's flush,
Yeah,
kind of?
flat. That's where Mary used twice.
Thinks it can be ice cream.
Ren's still filming?
Don't step back anymore.
It's hard to get in here.
Probably went viral.
Oh yeah. She's helping.
Yeah. Oh, Ren, film her a little ear pierced.
You need to put like a little
I don't
hoop
know
through
what
it.
I don't know what you'd call it. Ear piercing. Eat that ice cream cone, Teddy. You eat it. She will. That a good ice cream cone.
It's kind of fun. Yeah. You have all the people holding it.
Mom.
We'll do it for date night.
Let's go trim some goat feet. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Thank you, Meryl. That was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, greatly appreciate you coming.
Satisfying.
That's for sure.
It is satisfying. That's a
No
good.
more.
This
Nice
weather
when
is
there's only
to make
4
a
goats to do.
reminder.
It's not like 20.
Sure.
Yeah, I bet. Oh,
It took like all day at Sight and Sound.
I was sensitive to that.
How many do they have?
When I was there, they only had like 10 sheep, maybe 15 goats, but they had to get like 20 more sheep for David because they rotate them out. They don't do the
They don't
same.
do the same sheep each time.
Yeah.
They
We
got
have
a
a
lot
lot of sheep there, too.
Yes,
Yeah.
and sheep are so dumb. Yeah, I'll do a goat over sheep any day.
Okay, so something has come up with Sake. We're not sure what's going on. Finn, tell us what you think.
Alright, so since yesterday we noticed that she was walking really weird. Like, it's almost like if her back legs aren't really, like, working properly. Because it's like her hips are, like, going everywhere. And
Kind of
just,
swaying.
and then she's, like, it's just like whenever she's like laying down and stuff, it's almost as if they like, don't work. So Mom made an appointment for the vet, and we're gonna take her in on Wednesday, which is 2 days from now.
Yep, 2 days. That's the soonest they could get her in. So
Yeah,
she's happy and content.
but
She doesn't feel sick at all.
yeah.
But there's definitely something going on with her back legs.
I can put her on the ground so they can see it.
Yeah, we don't know if maybe she hurt herself jumping out of a bed. See that? It's almost like she can't control them so good. A lot of times she'll just plop down.
Go over there.
I'll film her walking in a minute.
Oh, there she goes. It's like, it's really weird.
Here's okay.
Both of
Come
them,
here,
like,
come here,
same
kitty,
time.
kitty. Yeah, see, she's kind of stumbles. It's like she's lost the balance only in her back legs, though. Her front legs are fine. She's still jumping and playing, but definitely not normal. So we're a little concerned. So, hey, what's up? What happened to you? Poor little kitty. Poor little kitty, what's going on with you? Makes me a bit nervous because that kind of stuff can sometimes be like neurological issues. And that's usually a pretty big deal. So we're hoping it's minor. We're hoping tomorrow maybe she'll be improved. But we'll keep you updated. So we're at the next morning. Thankfully, Sake's not worse, but Sake's not any better either. You know, wiggling hips and swinging hips and kind of flops down. Kind of fell off the bench this morning. So we called the vet. Thankfully they had a cancellation and they can get her in today at 3 o'clock. So that's better. I'll feel better about that. Fynn, you coming? Hey, we're here at the vet.
Yep.
Praying for good results. Little Sake. Hey. Sweet little kitty. Fynn held her for the way to make her more comfortable because she kept kind of flopping over in her cage. And we're praying that it's nothing too serious, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go find out. Hope we even get to find out. Sometimes you don't know.
Okay.
The waiting game is on.
Yep.
This is when I was little, we would play I Spy. You guys gonna play I Spy?
Are we gonna?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Or are you just gonna sit here and wait?
We can.
Okay, we just got out of the vet. This is one of those hard ones that could go either way, and only time will tell. So it's a neurological issue. It could be from numerous things, but his top two guesses, number one, well, the good thing is either way, there's nothing we could have done to prevent it. There's nothing that we think really happened. It's just, this is like when you hear 98% of the cats don't get blah, blah, blah. Well, Sake was in the 2% that did catch something rare. It turned into something rare, hitched a ride into the neurological system. So it's just, it is what it is, and it's hard, but it's life with animals, it's life with people. You guys know that. So, the main two options he's thinking of, number one is toxoplasmosis. That's what we're hoping it is, because that one's treatable, and we're going home with meds for that. And Sake got 2 shots today, also that would help if it's that. She did have a slight fever, not horrible, but slight, so that was a sign to him. And obviously her walking was the dead giveaway. The other option that it might be, and we're hoping it's not, is a type of coronavirus, which he says all kittens get a type of coronavirus. That's just, they all do. And he said in a very, very, very small percentage, it kind of hitches a ride into the nervous system. And you end up with a condition that's fatal, no matter what you do. There's no treatment. I just read that there is treatment if you live in Australia, but we don't. So, in that case, she won't respond to the medication, she won't improve, and over the next several weeks we'll just see a decline. So, obviously we're just gonna pray, it's all we can do. We have the medication, we'll do that twice a day, and the good news is she's happy. I mean, she can't walk straight, But she's happy. She tries jumping up and down off the couches. She's playing. I think she's eating and drinking. It's hard to say because her food's always out. But she's content. So we're just going to pray, right? All we can do in this situation is trust God and pray. And like we said, we love this kitten, and I don't want anything to happen to her. She's really special. But God's plans aren't always what we want. Just like Briar having to go through what she has, we never would have chosen that path for Briar. And if Sake doesn't make it, that's not a path I would have chosen for you. I don't want to see you the tiniest bit sad. But God has bigger thoughts, bigger mind, bigger everything than us, right? His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. And his plan is always the best, even though it doesn't feel like it's the best. And we've said, as hard as it is when it's your animal, we also need to be thankful we didn't get this report on a person, like dad or mom or any of the kids. I mean, it's tough and life is hard, but we keep going and we move on and we keep trusting and praying. So please pray with us that Sake responds to her medicine.
Okay, so it's a rainy day and it's fixing to get a lot more rain. So we're gonna take this hay and we're gonna spread it over everything here. I don't know if we filmed much before, but come film inside and you can see on the bottom layer of this is a bunch of old rotted logs. That goes there for a little bit, and then a few days ago, me and the other kids grabbed a whole bunch of sticks and stuff in the woods and put on another layer. And now this next layer is hay, which we're gonna try and spread out as evenly as possible.
And she wants it to really fill in the gaps.
Fill in the gaps and not really clumps.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use a lot of clumps right now, but I'm gonna tear it up. And then there can't be any clumps, Mom said. Like she wants it really clumped.
So I think we've got one more layer. There's gonna be this layer, and then I think there's supposed to be a layer of like mulch or like horse poop, cow poop, stuff like that. And then we can have the soil that we actually want. But I guess, yeah, all this is for is once it starts raining, once all this starts sinking down, apparently it's gonna be really good soil and stuff. Mom's done a lot of researching on what's best. Apparently this is her idea of it. So making sure there's no clumps like this. Okay, all done. It was actually a lot easier than I thought. She only had one bale, so it actually spread out pretty well. I don't know what her plan is after this. We're gonna find out.
Like up against this thing. Can you give me some room?
Oh, we didn't say move.
Well, I just said I'm gonna fall over. I thought you might know.
Not if you're drunk.
Okay, go ahead. There, the cat started it.
Oh, he went down.
She doesn't like to be held.
Yeah, I was supposed to show. This is soon to be on the program.
Woohoo!
She's mucho prego. So
Big belly, big belly.
that's pretty exciting.
Fynn is thrilled about that. That, you know what? That will help with the upcoming potential
saga
tragedy. We don't know yet. We don't know how it's gonna play out. But some clarification. Did you say thanks for tuning in?
Sure.
Okay, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to clarify because in the moment when we were filming at the vet, I don't think I said what the bad option of what Sake might have is. So just to clarify, he said it starts out as coronavirus, which almost all cats get. He said that's just normal. Even if you do shots and everything, they still get coronavirus. He goes, normally it's not a problem. But in rare cases, it kind of morphs, and he said it kind of like latches on to something in the body. He said it's almost like hopping on a train. And he said in this case, it went to the neurological pathways and it becomes FIP, which I don't know the long word for that. But FIP, you can have FIP wet, FIP dry. FIP wet turns into more like respiratory, and it's still fatal. FIP dry is what Sake might have, and that's what goes neurological.
She's looking pretty bad. So.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah.
This is just day one. It
Oh.
could go. It could go either way. We just started the treatment. Who knows? He said these shots might help. They may not. So we just.
I hope so. She's a neat cat.
Yeah, she's been an awesome cat. And we finally, after all these years, we finally
Are becoming cat people?
No, we
Oh, okay.
finally got a Maine Coon, which
True.
is always like my dream cat.
Her dream. It's a good dream. We all love it.
Anyway, it's sad.
It is sad.
So please pray for Fynn and Sake. I know you will.
Yep.
On a good note, it's great to have the goats done. Have that off the list. Learning from Merrill and
Yep.
I
kinda
wouldn't
fun,
have known.
actually.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I would not have known that you flip them and get them. We would have done it like a horse, where we all
Yeah.
tried to hold the goat and you. And,
The more restraint on an animal, it typically just goes south. So, hey, you.
Good day, folks!
Oh, speaking of going south,
Me! I'm here for a joke!
yeah, we need a joke.
you are a joke.
Ha, thanks, Paul. Why can't goats sing?
Okay, wait. Tell them. Say it again.
Why can't goats sing?
They can. Haven't you ever heard that? Remember that movie with that 27 years ago? Remember that song?
What's
That's
that?
a goat singing.
They
What movie? What movie is
Hoodwink.
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 Great movie, great goat song, by the way. So your joke doesn't work. I'm sorry.
Maybe Nash can find us
Well,
that
go ahead.
clip.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Well, it's because they always hit the bad notes.
Maybe more like, why can't sheep sing?
Bye-bye!
That's actually what I said when Fynn found that joke
Yeah.
for us. When Fynn told me, I was like, "That's funny, but isn't that more of a sheep thing?"
And goats do sing. We know this because, again, on that movie, the
my.
goat sings an amazing song, which we all sang for months after we saw the
That's
movie.
true. That's true. But to
But
verify,
Angus, or whatever your Australian name is,
Aussie boy Angus.
Aussie boy Angus, thank you for world's worst joke. We appreciate it. Is that it?
Okay, back to the goats. Yes, we learned how to do them. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
a good
Yeah.
thing to learn. And I think that's about it.
Horses
Wildlife
are a lot
is coming
harder.
in.
We've trimmed horses' hooves
Oh, yeah.
too. That's just like, ooh, that's
Yeah.
work. Hurts your
What
back.
else? Are we anything else we need to talk about?
Animals are starting to pour
What?
in.
Thankful.
Oh,
Oh,
thankful.
thankful.
Oh, it's yeah. I had to think. Oh, I have a great thankful.
Good.
While I was sitting at my happy place the other day, it's kind of where I do my business stuff, and I was working on Patreon, which all of you Patreons
Do they know that your happy
supporters-
place is Chick-fil-A?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
We are so thankful for Patreon,
That's
especially times like spring when everything starts coming in and we're like, hey, all these nipples from last year's bottles are rotten, or we need to get another supply of goat's milk, or we're out of all the puppy pee pads. Anyway, we love
are.
the Patreon support. So thank you. But, sorry about
Your
that.
business.
You have to do that sign, please turn cell phones off. Okay. While I was working on this, one of our Patreon supporters, Miss Mickey, I got a notification that she increased from, I think, $5 or $10 a month to $25 a month, which is huge.
Yep, that's awesome.
So I immediately sent her a text or an email, I can't remember, and to thank her. Well, she wrote back and said, hey, I love what you guys do. I used to do animal rescue, and I know that it involves a lot of cost, and it's all volunteer. So she said, I really want to support you more. And I said, well, the neat thing is, right now, Aaron and I are making a list of formula to order from Fox Valley.
As we spoke. It's kind of weird.
It was true. That
well,
same day.
it's Fox Valley food, but it was actually from a place called Henry's. Or
Well, I
something.
think they're kind of
Same?
one and the same.
Maybe
But
so.
Fox Valley are the ones that make these unique formulas, which is new. This is
Yeah,
rare. They never
specifically
used to do
for
this.
Species.
Like
of
there's one
wildlife.
for skunks, one for raccoons, one for
Yeah.
possums, which is great because they're specifically geared. We're not just doing goat milk for everybody or puppy milk for everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot less likely to get as much diarrhea, more likely to have them actually live.
Yeah.
The right kind of protein, right kind of
Yep.
carbs, right protein amount. So
So anyway, I said, this is wonderful timing. Thank you so much. Well, then she proceeded to send us another $100. She's like, I really want to help with the formula. Sent us $100. And it just means so much.
it was huge. It was nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
So-
we're very grateful. And the formula should come any day.
Yep. And formula's expensive. It's definitely a cost, but we've always
Yeah.
done it, and it's
Yeah.
super worth it. So
And it's exciting to know we're getting better products now. We ordered enough. Well, we don't know if it'll be for the summer. It was our best guess for the summer with all the animals we think.
Yeah, true.
Other than fawns. The fawns we're going to keep on goat milk.
yeah, from Tractor
Because
Supply.
that's better.
Yeah.
But for all the other animals, we placed an order was 300, and she immediately covered 100 of that. So we're excited.
Yep. Oh, I think I saw Artemis at Future Men today.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
The crow was going bananas over there and making all the Artemis noises. I'd call him, but he wouldn't come to me. But I was wishing Nash would have been there because he might have came to Nash. So kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for a couple of weeks, so it's kind of nice to think he's doing his thing. So
Yep.
hopefully it was him. So, the pig's doing great over there. I'm sure Nash has got some footage to show you. The boys absolutely
They're in
love
heaven. I saw you put out new mulch yesterday. Is that going to be
today? Yeah, today they're putting
So
in
we'll
new
see
wool,
what happens.
Oh, I'm sure they'll destroy it, but it's okay.
All right. Ren's telling us to wrap it up.
All
Wrap
right.
up the wrap
Thanks
up.
for tuning in.
Thank you. Hope you have a great week. We love you guys.
Pray, like, subscribe.
Oh, she reminded
Oh yeah,
me.
PLS.
PLS. Pray, like, and subscribe. Extra prayers this week, please, for
True.
Sake and
Please.
for Finn.